Standard 9th, Subject Geography and Lesson number 5, Precipitation. In my previous video, we have understood the precipitation, that is snowfall and rainfall. Now about rain, we are going to understand the different forms of rain. First of all is conventional rain. In the equatorial region, the perpendicular sun rays throughout the year. Therefore, there is very high temperature. The land surface gets heated very fast and evaporation takes place. Air near the surface also gets heated, and because of that it becomes lighter and resulted into the conventional upward movement of the air. Temperature gradually falls with the height and condensations, formation of the droplets. Water droplets fall on the ground as rain. Such rains known as conventional rains. Let's observe this picture. This picture is of conventional rain. In the equatorial region, the land gets heated very fast. By afternoon, and conventional rain processes begins. This results into heavy rainfall every day in the afternoon or evening. As compared to land surface, such conventional movements of air does not take place on sea surface, as water gets heated very slow, and therefore conventional rain does not fall on the sea areas of equatorial region. Now the second type of rainfall is orographic rainfall. Let us understand what is orographic rainfall. When the phenomenon of rainfall occurs due to obstruction of the mountains, it is called orographic rainfall. Moist air coming from the lakes or seas obstructed by the high raised mountains, such winds starts moving upward along with the slope of mountain. The temperature of such winds drops with the height. Condension takes place. Formation of water droplets and rainfall takes place is known as orographic rainfall. Now let us observe this figure. This shows that the moisture-laden air comes from sea or the lake, which has been obstructed by the high hills, and the wind starts moving upward along with the slope of mountain, and temperature of the wind drops, and hence it's converted into the droplets and comes down on the surface. This is what called is orographic rainfall. Now let us see another picture of the orographic rainfall. The same situation being observed in this picture, and due to which the rainfall is taking place one side of the mountain and another side is remaining as the rain shadow area. Now the third form of rain, that is cyclonic rain. Center of extremely low air pressure, air from the high pressure from all directions moves into low pressure center. Wind moves in the circular motion. A unique state of air sets in as cyclone. Circular of motion air gives momentum to the cyclone and air starts moving upwards. The temperature of air reduces and hence gets condensed and forms the droplets. When such water droplets fall on the ground from the rain, it is called cyclonic rain. Now we will try to understand the distribution of rainfall in the world with the help of the next slide. In this slide we can see the world map. Distribution of rainfall in the world is uneven. The equatorial region, monsoon region of Southeast Asia and Northeast Europe receives more rainfall, whereas polar region, desert and interior of large continents receives less rainfall. Area adjacent to heavy rainfall regions and coastal regions receive moderate rainfall, and continental area of Indian subcontinent receives less rainfall. Eastern Africa has a hilly region, and due to which the cool climate and the process of conventional rain does not occur in this region. So therefore this region is too and receive less rain. Now another form of precipitation is fog, dew and frost. Due to less temperature near the surface, water vapor condenses into microscopic water particles and float in the air. Such microscopic water particles near the surface with high density is called fog. And dew, when the moist air near the earth's surface comes in contact with the very cold object, condensations of water vapor takes place and turns into very small water droplets. This is known as dew. Now the last one is frost. If the temperature of air is less than 0 degree, water droplets stuck to the surface of cold object freeze. Such frozen water droplet is called frost. Dew and frost occur on a larger scale in the winter season. Now see this instrument. This instrument is used to measure the rain is known as rain gauge. It has a funnel, a bottle and measuring jar. Rain gauge must be kept in open air on a platform of 30 centimeters in height. The amount of rain is measured every 3 hours in the region of heavy rainfall. Now students will try to understand the effect of precipitation. It is an important source of potable water across the globe. Excess precipitation may lead to the floods causing loss of life and property. Less precipitation leads another problem of the drought. Excess or less precipitation may lead to shortage of food supply and food may have to be imported. Farmers' condition becomes grave and country's economy gets affected. As we all know that Indian economy is an agrarian economy and depends heavily on precipitation. The precipitation in India is quite erratic. Very dense fog reduces the visibility and affects the transportation like road, railways, waterways and airways. Frost is harmful to the crops and if spread on the roads causes accidents. Fog and dew damages some crops by spreading diseases, while it may be beneficial to some other crops. Now students will try to understand the last form of the precipitation, that is acid rain. Precipitation of water with dissolved acids is called acid rain. Various gases from the polluted air gets mixed in water vapor and reacts chemically to form nitric acid and sulfuric acid. Acid rain is very harmful to living organisms as well as non-living organisms. Students, this acid rain affects a lot to the aquatic animals like fish and other organisms. As acid rain causes the leaves to dry and tree to die, birds and animals to suffer, and many microorganisms are also get affected because of this acid rain. Non-living objects like building structure, bridges, even the statues get defaced, coral and deteriorated due to this type of acid rain. By this we have completed your 5th lesson of precipitation. Thank you very much for watching this video.